Hello and welcome to Trendy True North. Yes, I've been missing in action. Can you believe guys, I have not made a video in 9 days. That's got to be my record. I have had some life things happening. If you're interested, you can look at it in my community tab and I'll share a little bit with you later. But for now, I have a bunch of Temu to show you. So if this is your first time finding my channel, welcome. And to my beloved OGs, thank you very much. And to those of you who just, are watching and not subscribed, why not subscribe? Easy to do and it's free of charge. So let's go into the Temu box. So some of these is going to be actually Christmas product that just arrived, and some of it's other stuff that I'm needing, so I need to really haul this. So here's bag number 1. The first item is actually for my husband, Chris, and he was telling me that his iPad keeps falling down, so I want to get him a stand that would be easy for him to use. So I paid $11.23 for this. If you guys, I think everyone's wanting to see item numbers, so I'm going to start including that in my videos. So it looks like this. So you put your iPad here, and then there's pockets on the back. It's soft. The only thing I'd like to make this better is if this cover was removable so you can wash it. So, but I think that will work for him. And on iPad related news, the port where you plug in your iPad on his is no longer working for some reason. Not holding a charge, but I got it home and I managed to hold the charge on it. So I gave him my brand new iPad that he gave me for Christmas. So whatever. I don't use an iPad very much, so for me it's not a big deal, but for him, he watches videos, movies, all kinds of things on it. He likes to listen to Spotify, so that's important to him. So okay, the next item, I've been finding that my hair is getting frizzy, so I've started using different shampoo, different treatments and such. I wanted to try one of these, and I've seen other people use it as a satin bonnet. So you just wear this at night and it should prevent your hair from getting frizzy. So I paid $5 for this satin bonnet. That is a winner. Happy with that. And I have tried it. It does fit on my big head, so extra points. But maybe for someone who has like braids or dreadlocks, or just, hair that gets frizzy, or you have soft hair, this helps cut down on the friction on your pillow when you're sleeping at night. I don't know. I'm going to try and let you guys know if that works for me. The next item, I keep buying these, and you've seen this many times. It is the brush for my eyebrows, and I paid $2 for it. It is like a mascara wand. I don't want to open it because I have one on the go already, but I will just show you the box, what it's like. And I find it really easy to use. Before, the big trend was to get eyebrow waxing, and since I've been doing that for multiple years, I don't even have to pluck, tweeze, or wax my eyebrows. I use this brush instead, and this does it for me. And it comes in different colors, so this is the one that matches for me, but you can see there's probably, I think, at least 4 different colors, and that was $2. Okay. So yeah, I have had a challenging week. On Sunday night, I started to hear these weird banging noises coming from behind the TV, which is where the vent for the furnace is. Long story short, on Tuesday morning, I had to call a locksmith to open up the door to the furnace. And then after that, I had to first of all, find the locksmith, because I must have phoned 10 different locksmiths, and any man who's in trades, they don't either reply to you or they're so busy they can't take you on. But I found someone who came, unlocked the door. It was an older handle, so it needed to be replaced. So yeah, $300 later. There was that. And then once I got in the furnace room, I knew that my furnace had died. So the furnace died. Luckily, it's been warm in here, so I had heat. Some heat, but not enough. So then I had to call around to look for furnace people. And like I said, that was a challenge because tradesmen are busy, especially this time of year. So I will tell you more about that in a couple of minutes. So the next items were $3, and there's 2 for $5. And these are picture holders for your fridge. Now, well, there's 6 actually. These look a lot smaller than I think they were going to be. So I don't know what size picture that will hold. Because you know how we get little pictures, we stick them on the fridge. I thought put a frame on them would be cute. So yeah, they were $3. I should have looked at the size. That's on me. But I think it's a cute idea. I'll go back and look and see if there are other sizes. So back to my furnace story. So yeah, so I got someone in. He did a safety check on the furnace, and he said, you know, your furnace needs to be turned off right now. And I'm like, okay. And they showed me pictures and video, and the furnace itself was backfiring, so I could have had a fire. And it wasn't really efficient either because it was old, and it was time for replacement. So generally, he said a furnace should last you 15 years. My furnace, total disclosure, was 50 years old. And because my husband worked out of the city for 2 weeks at a time, and then come into the city for his days off, which are 4 days, he quite often just came into town, got some rest, did his laundry, repacked, and was back again. So he never really took care of the furnace. Not blaming him, because it needs things like filters changed, regular maintenance. But if something broke down, no doubt about it, he would fix it for the tenant. But if the tenant didn't know the furnace was an issue, like, he wouldn't have said anything to my husband, so my husband wouldn't have repaired or replaced it for him. So that kind of was interesting to find out. So I've learned a lot about furnaces. And yeah, so yeah, that's a big expenditure. And at the same time, my hot water tank needs to be replaced. So between all that and the locksmith, it's been expensive. So my Temu hauls may be smaller. I don't know. We'll see. And so yeah, there was that. So that was fun. This next item, these next 2 items were gifts. And for Christmas, the first one is a Van Gogh calendar. And this one, I ended up giving the other one, and I'll be honest, this one is not as nice as the other. But let's just take it out of here and take a look before I decide what I'm doing with it. So I paid $7.84. It is like flimsy, and looks like this. So this is January, February, March, April, May, June. It's funny, all the ones they put in here are ones I don't recognize, or they aren't familiar to most people. June, July, August. Yeah, there's a couple. September, October, November, self-portrait, I guess, maybe, December, and then that is it. So yeah, I think this one I will be sending back because I kept the other one instead. And then part and parcel of that is another gift I bought. And it came like this. The box is open. When you're giving a gift, it makes it hard. I paid $22.82 for this. And I have enough water bottles, so this probably will be going back to because it came late. So, but we'll check it out. This is a 32-inch water bottle. Now, if you remember, I hauled a black one that was a Walla. So I probably won't be keeping this one. Yeah, this is a knockoff version of an Owala for sure. It's fatter than an Owala, but it still has that same kind of top. Like that. I mean, it's okay. I like the Owala one. I ended up keeping it because the black one was for the gift exchange, but I hurt my back snow shoveling. That was another reason I've been gone. So I wasn't able to attend my family gift exchange. So this too will be going back because, as you know, if it doesn't work, I'm sending it back because it came too late. And I gave the other one instead. I didn't give it. I gave it to myself because, yeah. But I guess the family had a nice gift exchange and some food and visiting. And I hope to catch up with them in the new year once all this drama's unfolded with the furnace. So yeah, so a lot of you were concerned in the community posts that I wasn't getting a furnace until a later date, but that's because they're so busy right now, and that's because anything in the trades is just they're getting more work than they can handle, is what I'm told. So they have provided me with the corner heaters, space heaters, and I've been using those, so that was fun. So I woke up Wednesday morning and was going back to work. I took Tuesday as a personal day, and Wednesday I had to go back to work. And I'm in the bathroom drying my hair as I do in the morning after my shower, and all the lights went out. So I tripped a breaker, and I have no flashlight. So I'm wandering around my condo with a flashlight on my phone, trying to, I have my mornings timed so that I'm out the door by a certain time. So this was cutting into that time. I was getting kind of anxious. So I'm like going in the furnace, what is it called? See, words escape me when you start filming. The fuse box. So I started flipping the fuse. Everything was fine. And then I got the ones going that I needed, but I didn't get all of them. So I texted the guy who came and brought me the space heaters and said, hey, this is what's going on. I can't live like this. You need to fix it. So he came that day and fixed everything for me, but the TV doesn't work. So the TV has an extension cord going from the TV to the cold room, which is where the furnace is. So we're currently heating up the furnace room so the pipes don't freeze. Things you need to know. And I don't want the pipes to freeze because I wouldn't be a very good neighbor. It's all the things. It's wonderful. So anyways, the next item I have are a pair of do-it-yourself earrings, which I didn't know. They were $1.88. And they're like this. So you have to take the ball like that and put it on the earring. Okay, so let's do one just to see what it looks like. Okay, that was a no-brainer. That was easy. And if you know, this would be a knockoff of like a Hilberg and Burke or another designer. They're cute. They're fine for $1. For $1.88. Oh, I just dropped the thing. Oh no. I'll look for that later. I will be keeping those. All right. The next bag. Ba-ba-da. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you've had a better start to the new year than I have, because it's not been a great start to the new year. This is the color changing foundation. Keep in mind, I'm pretty alabaster. I feel this is almost like kabuki makeup on me. What do you guys think? And this is a medium shade. This isn't the lightest. Normally I would go for the lightest, but I thought, you know what? What do you think? I blended it down here a bit so it doesn't look so much, but yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if that'd be something I would buy again. Okay, I'm excited because there's some great things here. The first item is a sweater, and I paid $30. Now, that is high for a Temu sweater, but let's check it out. And it is in gray. It has the mock neck, and then the sleeves have this ribbing. Oh no. And it's got these big bell sleeves, which are not my favorite. And then the ribbing hits about above the chest area to the bottom. I think it could be on the shorter side. So it is super soft though. I have to tell you, the quality is really, really nice. Like, this is probably one of the nicest quality sweaters I've bought. So for $30, I think it's a good buy, but I just need to know if the style and the shape is gonna work for me. So I do like that, but a bit on the expensive side. All right. And I do want to share a tip with you guys. Shaughnessy from Shaughnessy Overload shared with me. Check out the app Rakuten, because you can actually get cash back on your Temu purchases. But you need to make sure that you're doing it through a website when you're doing that, and you have to log into Rakuten to check it out. I will include a link for you if you want to check it out in my video description, so I will do that for you. Sean is doing much better than I am with saving money because he remembers and I forget sometimes. So the next item I actually saw on Karen's channel from It Is What It Is, and I have been in communication with Karen. She hasn't posted since November, and she's not sure what she's going to do with her channel, and she has some decisions to make, so stay tuned. It kind of makes me sad because I really do enjoy Karen's channel. I get some ideas. She's a Canadian. She really gives thoughtful content when she's creating videos. So yeah, if you like watching her videos, please give her some love. And you know, it's ultimately her choice, but you know, I think as creators, it's great if we get feedback from our subscribers and from those who watch us. So yeah, drop by. We'll put her link in the video description as well. Okay, so as mentioned, this is a recommendation from Karen. She purchased this, and I'm like, I need to try something a little more upscale. This is by the brand Rakuten, and I did pay $15 for it. So I'm going to open it up because I want to see what all is in here. And again, I will start putting item numbers to my purchases so you guys can see. This top is from Temu. These earrings were from Temu. Oh, my bracelet's from Temu. Okay, really pretty packaging. Oh, okay, lovely. Okay, so this is a foundation. So this is what it looks like. It's gorgeous, actually. See how it opens. Okay, here we go. Press the button and pull. Lovely. So this comes with your powder puff, your applicator, and then what I like is it opens, it has lots of protectant on it. You take this off, and there is a mirror here, so you would take that off as well. And this one actually came with the refill, so you're getting 2 for the price of 1. So these are beautiful. I'm curious to know how they are because I'm wanting something different. And, you know, I've been experimenting, but I think Karen and I are pretty similar in color. We're both fair skinned. So I thought with her recommendation, I would give this a try. I'm excited to try that. And I'm a sucker for gorgeous packaging. You had me at packaging. All right. I haven't done this for so long. I feel kind of out of sorts. Okay, the next item is $5.18. And I need a drink of water. Hi guys, sorry, I am back. Mug also from Temu. Mystery shop with Shaughnessy. Overload. So now where was I? Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of illness going around. At work, I'm wearing a mask the whole time I'm there. And you can say what you want about the masks, but they've kept me healthy. And that was the main thing I wear the mask for. And I also keep myself healthy so that I can be a caregiver to my husband. So I will, though, say that here in Alberta, if you don't know, it's grim. And I hate to be a downer, but I just feel that I need to share this with everyone who's watching, that we are critical in the hospitals. The hospitals, there are no beds. There are no beds. So please take care of yourself. If you don't have to go to the hospital, to ER, do not go. Try to call, you know, your local health authority, or call your doctor, make an appointment with your family doctor. But if you don't have to go to the ER, don't, because there's a lot of sick people on it. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that. That's my public service announcement. And I've been battling with the dryness in here too, because of the heaters. They let out a lot of different kind of heat. So, all right. As I was saying before I start to choke, this item was $5.18. And for those of you who know, I have an obsession with watches. I'm not even wearing one today, big surprise. I'm just half ready to go see my husband. This one is super cute, $5.18, silicone band, black and off-white or cream, or they probably call it apricot, as they do. This goes with virtually everything. And I like these watches. I think they're great. And for $5.18, I am a watch wearer, so that I'm very happy with. And after this haul, I don't know what I'll be hauling. I do something non-Temu, but that's okay. So stay tuned for that. I do have coming up a collab in February, and then I have a collab later after that. So I'm excited, and I also have a company who's approached me. I'm doing a collab with them as well, so some different content. So the next item, I paid $13.35. And this is a piece of jewelry, and it's tangled up. Okay, so it looks like this. What I liked about this is it is magnetic. So the hearts pull apart and go together like that. There we go. So I thought that was cool. I won't put it on because you won't see it, but that's really pretty. that I am happy with for sure. And I can wear that for Valentine's or anytime, really. Hearts are year round, not just in the month of February. I have another clothing item. I paid $15 for this. If I remember correctly, it's a blouse, which I'll wear for work. And it is gray and white. It has a V-neck. And can't go wrong with pinstripe. I know it's very conservative, but for me, where I work, it is a conservative type place. So it is long enough I could wear it with dress pants over the waist. What am I trying to say? We're untucked is what I'm trying to say. Make sure I'm recording. All right. Yes, after this, I'm going to go see my husband, teach him how to use his new iPad. So I watched Sean's video today. He noted that Circle members, mine is done too. So this is one thing I got Circle member. It was free. It's, you know, it's about 20 stickers. It came after Christmas. Santa hats. I mean, they're fine. I'll put them in my stash for Christmas next year. The next item I paid $5.07. I thought these are actually full-size thank you cards. And they're note cards. So these will be going back for sure. Oh, so I've been seeing a lot more branded items. So I don't know if you know, there's a brand called Ruksac in Canada. And I bought Chris this toque. And it says Ruksac. Nice toque. How much did I pay for this? I paid $7, so I think it's nice. I'm sure it's polyester. It's not going to be wool like Ruksac would be or something, but nicely made. There's no tag on it whatsoever, so I'm assuming it's polyester. So I will take that to him today. And what else do I have? I have a couple more items I want to bring over to the camera and haul, so I'm going to put you on pause. Okay, I am back. The next item, I'm excited to see what she's all about. I paid $24, so again in Temu dollars, that's a lot of money. But I think it's super cute. It is a vest. It is snow leopard. Oh, cute, fuzzy, warm. I'm all in the warm phase. This is super fun. So with my black, it has a great, honestly, a good zipper. It's fuzzy. It's warm. So for those of you who don't live in Alberta, you don't realize how much warmth is right now. And then the pockets on the side, which is more slimming than going just straight down. So I'm going to wear this today, I think. Nice. Like that. That is fun. All right. And then the last item, I opened it out of the box to save time. It was $4.54. Now I have I'm a little miss of everything. I'm a little miss who likes to watch murder mysteries, murder shows. I'm little miss who overthinks. And I'm now a little miss who wears black. She's fun. Like it. Okay, guys. That is my Temu haul. So to let you know, I will be back sooner than 9 days. I hope to do some more filming as early as tomorrow. But I may not launch it till later. But just to let you know, I do have things going on behind the scenes. I have a lot of stuff I'm trying to take care of and just make sure that things are running here smoothly at home. So, and then of course, always with my husband. So thank you so much. I hope that you don't forget me. And I want to thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your support so much. And yeah, that's all I have for now. So be good to yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Bye, guys.